there. So while my ex-husband has been shacked up with my neighbour, I've been spending a lot of time with Owen. Quite a bit of time, actually. Yeah, we're getting to know each other quite quickly. Yeah, he's been around quite a bit. A bit too much, actually. I mean, it's nice sometimes, but it's starting to annoy me a bit. Well, it's just this one thing in particular. Right, well, the other night he came round, didn't he? And we were in bed, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he farted, and it was dead loud, and I mean loud. It made me jump, and it fucking stunk and all. I opened the window because I could hardly breathe. I mean, at first, though, it was funny. We had a giggle, but that wasn't the problem. It was dead bad. We all do it. And then 20 minutes later, he does it again, twice as loud and just as smelly. And I thought, how will you stop it now? The window's wide open and I'm letting all the heat out, but I can't close the window while you're farting like that. And I want to get back to bed, so stop. He was like, oh, shut up and get back into bed. And I was like, no, not until that smell goes. It's rank. About 15 minutes later, he does it again. I was like, right, Owen, it's not even funny anymore. You're forcing him out now because that smells like fart over poo. All of a sudden, his face changes and he goes, you know what? I think you're right. I better go to the toilet. And he runs off naked. I thought, my kids better be asleep. I don't want them to wake up and see that dangling around in the face. They'll be traumatised. So while he's gone, I make a quick call to our Dorothy just to check if she's still going to bingo tomorrow. So I'm on the phone, and while I'm talking, I look at the sheet, and there's a little bit of poo on my sheet. It's falling through right by where he was laying. That's because he was forcing them out, that. And they were clean on. I said, I'll have to call you back, Dot. I'm going to have to change the sheets now because I can't go to sleep knowing there's a bit of poo centimetres away from me. So we'll go and get some sheets from the cubbyhole. He gets back and he's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm changing the sheets because you've left a skid. He goes, are you sure it's mine? I said, yeah, it's on your side of the bed and it's still wet. Are you sure it's mine? Like I've fucking done it. Cheeky bastard. I hate anything to do with poo, me. He goes, oh, sorry, and starts giggling. It's not fucking funny. You just followed through in my bed. So after about 10 minutes, thought I need the toilet. I goes to the toilet, and he's not flushed the fucking chain. There's a turd in there, the size of a megalodon. You could sink a ship with that. It's like a torpedo. I was fuming. I'm like, oh no. It was huge. The biggest I've ever seen. World record, that. It was almost climbing out. So I flush it, and it won't go down, will it? Great. It's blocked. So I go back upstairs and say, Owen, you've not flushed the toilet. I told you about this the other day. Flush it after you. It doesn't take a second. He goes, I did flush it, but it wouldn't go down. So I thought, so you fucking left it there. He goes, I thought I'd let it soak for a bit. I thought, soak? I said, go downstairs and get rid of that turd. And don't use my toilet brush. He goes, well, what am I going to use then? I said, you're going to have to use a coat hanger. I said, not my wood ones. I said, use the wire one and break it up. He went, break it up? I went, yeah, mash it down. I said, I can't have that peering out at me, Owen. I really can't. I'm sorry. Where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, they locked down the Berlin Wall eventually. I said, well, you've done it. Throw the hanger away. Don't put it back in my wardrobe. He was like, bleeding out, Brenda. I said, just get rid of it. It's that simple. All of a sudden, I had flashbacks of being with Barry. I thought, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I just don't. I've just got rid of one. And now I'm nagging at another. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. It kept me awake all night. I know it's only one little thing, but already I can see a pattern and I can't. I need time. And I think I want to be alone for a bit. I'm going to see how this week goes, but I'm going to have to tell him. I don't want to be in the same situation as before. I've not been single in ages and I need time to breathe. So I'll just have to see.